Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived at that point of the year when graduating young bankers across the country don their caps and gowns and arm themselves with a big grin as they march across the stage to receive their postgraduate diplomas. This journey began in the year 2013 when the first batch of young bankers joined the Amity Global Business School. Today, we are very proud to say that more than 100 students have already passed this course with flying colors, and over 80 students are going through the journey to become young bankers. The bank takes immense pride in congratulating the graduates of Batch 1 and 2 who have successfully completed the ABYB program in association with Amity Global Business School. A huge round of applause to all of you. May I request Mr. Rajesh Thaya, Executive Director, Axis Bank, to welcome the graduating young bankers and declare the convocation open.
Good morning, friends. It's as much a moment of pride for me as it should be for all of you. I'm almost feeling like graduating myself today. First of all, congratulations to all of you. It's a great moment, the feeling both ways, in the school as well as in the bank, is very positive. These moments come when the bank starts wondering when will guys come and start taking responsibilities that have been already earmarked for most of you people there in various branches or businesses. So this is the transition phase where from one kind of learning you will be shifting to a different facet of your life, which definitely will take you to higher and higher challenges and higher responsibilities as you progress with the bank. I would also like to thank, and I would also like you to thank, the people who have been partner in your journey during this program. Definitely your family, and I'm very happy, and I want to reassure all your parents that they and you have taken a very good decisions. So a round of applause for your parents who decided. Your teachers have played a major role. I remember when we conceived of the program three years back, between the bank and MET, the one thing which was paramount was that no way our program curriculum, our program delivery will be compromised under any circumstances. So I'm very happy to say we review the curriculum every year, and I can benchmark it to the best that would be there in the country as far as the banking education is concerned. Also take time to thank your friends, your colleagues, your co-students, your seniors who have spent this quality time with you during your education at the MET school. So the question now comes is, having acquired education which leads you to one of the most important and one of the most exciting industry, not only in the country but in the world, what lies ahead for all of you? How would things be different, and what would this education and what would this training mean to you 3 years hence, 5 years hence, 10 years hence, and 20 years hence? I know most of you will not wait like us for 30 years to grow. You will be wanting to grow very fast and will be actually applauding you from behind as sooner you take higher positions and lead this industry into a different league altogether. So in terms of messages, and most of the time I draw messages to young people like you from my personal experiences, I can divide my message in 3 parts. First of all is about what we call as agility of modern human being, modern professionals. And that agility has to be displayed practically in every aspect of your work life. There is thinking agility, there is delivery agility, there is execution agility. But one thing which is very important is how agile we are in our learning processes. So learning agility is something that you should imbibe almost as a religion as you start your professional journey. Learning agility, the only example I can give you in real life in nature is like a river. You will have to keep on meandering your way, keep on acquiring new skills, new languages, new mindsets, and apply it to the relevant workplaces wherever you will be. So the first message is, please don't take this day as the day you stop learning. This is the day when you have reached one benchmark, but the learning will never stop. And only thing that differentiates between the best and the rest is how continuously you have been learning in your life. Second message, and I get asked this question many a times, what is required for a professional in today's world? And when people speak of today's world, people start reflecting on the digital world, that the world which is full of newer innovations and technology side. While the newer technologies, newer innovations will be available equally to everyone in the world. Today, the moment an innovation happens in Valley, within 10 days, India receives it seamlessly. So the days when the technology used to take 20 years, 25 years, a car to get from US or Europe or from China, Japan to come into India used to take 20 years. Today, you also know many of the products are being launched in India before they're launched globally. So technology is something that you have to be aligned to, but can technology be a differentiator is something we need to think more deeply about. And hence, one thing that will differentiate people in a world which is more equal than the past, which is more equally available to all the people, will be your relationship skills. How fast you are able to adapt to the changing network of the world. The world is all about networks. How fast you are able to find a groove for yourself, fit properly, find momentum for yourself and your workplace, and move on is going to be the critical factor. And that's where the human part of all of you will come into the play. What do you do to your behaviors? Where do you imbibe working cultures, ways to work, is something that you should keep your eyes open on. I've spent more than 25 years in professional world. I think each of the year I've spent more than 3-4 days or maybe a week with young students and dealing with them in various ways. I've seen lots of young people having that spark to appreciate the challenges both on the business side as well as on the human side and make better of it. I've also seen many people fall in their career journey, and the only difference was able to crack the code of human relations. A single point was, are you able to crack the code of human relations? Now you will ask me, what is that code? That code, thankfully, and in that way, we are lucky to live in a country like India. It's imbibed in all of us. Close your eyes, look at your relations with your family, look at what you've been listening from your parents or your relatives or your grandparents all these 20-25 years. And if you pick up the top 5 words that have been repeated to you from your childhood, those are the human values you have to take forward, nothing else. That whole aura is around all of us. But many a times we tend to ignore what was being taught in our early days and start looking for meaning of life in books or on Google or somewhere else. Practical advice, close your eyes every morning, think of what your parents were trying to tell you, and you will find a great meaning every day. Similarly, the role that parents play gets changed to the roles that teachers play, and ultimately, you'll also find in the working space, you'll have lots of mentors, lots of colleagues who will continue to play and whisper those words in your ears, which will be very meaningful. The choice is with us, the choice is with you, whether you are able to listen to those whispering words and make a good sense of it. Make sure that you carry the respectful approach that you had all your life till now, you carry the same respectful approach to your workplace also. Behavior, attitude is something corporates watch for. Performance many a times follow a very up and down path, but the consistency of behavior is something that differentiates a leader versus a person who will be just another average person. So my second message is, define a relationship model for yourself. Define a behavior model for yourself, and then see that you can get best of the working place. Go with a positive mind in working place. if you ask me how do I spend my day, we do work 10 hours a day on a regular day. But 5 to 6 hours of my day, 50% of my time, I simply spend talking to people. I don't sign papers, I don't do transactions. 50% of time, if not more, is dealing with people issues. And hence, you should realize that there are people in the corporate world who will be responsible for you. Only step you to take is be available. Third, so I spoke about learning agility, I spoke about relationships. My third advice is don't have a very boxed, hard and fast definition of success. There is no single definition of success. There is no formula that after doing graduation and doing ABYP program with MET, in 10 years time you should be there or here, or there's no definition like that. Please take that out of your mind. Success has to be defined by us, and success will have many, many parameters. The base parameters is how much you enjoy your work. That is success. How much you contribute to the work is another success. How do you influence people around you and change their thinking is another success. How do other people look up to you for advice and for counsel, and that's another success. So, and each one of you will have and should have your own definition of success. Drawing a XY chart and deciding the delta of that career path and saying that in 10 years time I want to be a vice president and 15 years time I want to be MD may lead you there, but it will not be satisfying. Make a wholesome definition of your success. Last message, which you guys are going to find both ways. You will look at the workplace and you will see that, especially young people, many times when I meet them, they tell that why do these people behave as if they are living in an old, 50 years old world? Why don't senior people in the banks or in the industry or in the companies open their eyes and see the world outside is different, which is the reality. Similarly, many times, lots of people you will be working with, they also wonder that where are you guys coming from? Don't you see the world which is going to evolve in future, and are you preparing yourself for that? So I have a single word for that whole thing. How relevant are you? And again, the definition of relevance can be drawn by all of you based on your personal inspiration and experiences. I cannot apply the rules of relevance of 30 years back and aspire to be successful today. I can't apply the rules of relations of 30 years back and aspire to be successful today. So what is the world you're living in today will decide how relevant you are. And if the world changes at a speed of 1,000 days per day or 500 days per day, are you also moving at the same speed? Is your mind and your heart aligned to that speed which will keep you relevant? Otherwise, we'll be extinct very soon. The newer batch of ABYP will come very soon and they will say, oh, these people of the 2016 batch, they don't even know what world we are living in. So put a pressure, put some kind of a stress on your mind to say that while I will not let go of my value system, while I will not let go of my definition of success, while I will keep on learning what is required, but I will also keep some kind of a needle in my mind, compass in my mind, that I am always aligned to the world I'm living in. So that's all I had to say. I'm very happy. We started this program 3 years back. Some of the people who designed this program, Mr. Grover is there. He's almost like my guru, and I feel very happy today coming on his invitation and be part of all of you. I know when Mr. Grover thought of the program, we knew we'll be in safe hands. Both the bank as well as the students will be in safe hands. Bindraji has been a close friend more than anything else. At any point in time, we have thought of looking at the program, seeking changes. I think MET has been a great partner, the best partner we could visualize for. I once again thank all of you. Wish you good success. We do analysis of the performance of ABYP students in the bank. Till now, our data analysis, which is the new buzzword, shows that ABY students are doing better than other people of the same district. So there is something which this education is doing to you so that your performance is superlative. Keep investing in your learnings. With this message, I declare the convocation open. Thank you very much. Best wishes to all of you.
Thank you very much, sir, for declaring the convocation open. May I now request Professor Grover, Ms. Ashima Upadhyay, and Mr. Vikas Chaubey to join us on stage for lighting the lamp. Thank you. I now request Professor Grover to present the bouquets to Mr. Rajesh Thaiya, Mr. Vikas Chaubey, and Ms. Ashima Upadhyay. The Axis Bank Young Bankers Program is today an established program in its own right. The program has over the last 3 years graduated from a path-breaking initiative meant to identify and nurture first-day, first-star bankers to an established strategy of the bank. The Young Bankers Program has evolved from the visionary direction provided by the leaders of Axis Bank and Amity Global Business School. The underlying philosophy was of creating a talent pool of skilled human resources to act as an enabler in the high-growth phase of the bank. Axis Bank's philosophy has been to undertake initiatives and create a pool of industry-ready talent. This led to the partnership between the bank and Amity Global Business School in 2013, culminating in the launch of ABYB program for banking services. Today, this institution combines the industry and academia experience, an institution that provides the experience of learning by knowing and learning by doing. The program has not only been able to deliver its objective of creating a talent